Kenny Perry plays one way, and so can everybody else. Good lesson for the average player. Maybe started just a little left of his target line, but that was just a baby draw. And that'll end up in the left rough. Shouldn't be. It's a pretty straight shot there. I would think Kirk Triplett might have to find himself a chin strap for that bucket hat this afternoon. That is a tough one in this wind. Jay Haas is choosing. He's 1 under. May appear, folks, like he's aiming left, but the wind is coming left, and he doesn't like it. Sort of a double cross. Oh, and that barely skirts past the lava. So Jay, quite fortunate. I'm not sure.
So they're overcorrecting, and all of them so far seem to be favoring that left-hand side.
Well, going down the left is fine, Landy, but you need to ride the wind with a fade.
Yeah, really nice, Tom.
Kind of like that. Really nice, Tom.
Exactly. I mean, Tom Bernice did it perfectly. You know, rode the wind, got it down there. It has a good chance of getting there in 2.
Over at 7 now, Langer on the tee. And ProTracer shows us a nice little left to right trajectory. That'll get maximum distance and scamper on down the fairway. He can reach that green in 2 shots. Kirk Triplett is going to bend this one. A little right to left, but that is a smother hook.
That's something you don't see from Kirk very often. You really want to take it down the right-hand side, right over this right bunker. That puts you kind of in a speed slot.
But ProTracer shows us about Jay's shot shape. That should be a good one there. Starts down the right-hand side, drawing back slightly. That's the speed slot Landy's talking about. And that ball is going to roll 50 yards down the hill.
Yeah, that bunker on the right-hand side it can be carried by almost every player in the field.
Colin Montgomery on the tee. Our ProTracer technology is presented by Capital One Commercial Bank. One of my favorite technologies of all my years of broadcasting golf, when you can go live with a ProTracer, and that was intended to. Yeah, the ideal shot shape is a big, high power draw. The wind is behind. He is leaning just a little bit, trying to turn it over, and there it goes. That'll scamper on down the hill right between that narrowest part of the fairway. And that'll be a good spot there.
Well, I would with this whole location, Mark, and I think Kenny Perry is a wonderful guy to watch here. He can carry the bunker down the right-hand side, and be interesting to see his shot shape coming up.
Pretty much guarantee it's not going to be a fade.
That one went anywhere but right. That is basically a duck hook over to the left, and he's lucky that it got down into the flat part of the bunker.
Amazing to me, this has been one of the most underrated players in the game of golf for about 30 years, and he still is 30 years later.
Yeah, he hit that little right. He caught the other bunker and got lucky that he got away from the lip where he got a stance.
And welcome back. This is Colin Montgomery on the tee at 16.
Mark, you'll see most players try to attack the right-hand side of this fairway here, shortening their second shots. Breeze in from the left.
And he is going just to the right of Lanny's line, but that's going to be all right. And that ball is sitting up. Can't imagine seeing a +1 graphic after Bernhard Langer's name, but that's what it is right now. Here he is.
Don't get used to it.
No.
That's for sure. We've seen him have some stumbles in round 1, but definitely the other 2 rounds he has turned it on in the years past.
That is a low bullet. And that'll stop just short of the rough. Or just in it. No problem there.
Tom Bernice on the tee of the 18th. Yeah, going with left and driver, just trying to put it out to the right of the bunkers. As our ProTracer shows. Very nice. Went down the right-hand side, just right of the bunkers. That'll leave him 9-iron a wedge to the screen, probably pitching wedge. To the right, let the wind move it towards the bunkers.
And you got to the right with a 3-wood. Won't go through the fairway. Challenged that bunker on the left-hand side. He just carried it in nice position there.
Yes, he did.
A bunker, so it's not going to be an issue for him to carry.
Yeah, and even if he hits his club through the fairway, Billy Ray, the whole location is all the way in the back left, so it really won't be an issue. And that's perfect. Wonderful shot.
2 shots. Lanny's going to show you.
Right there is where you'd like to hit it, Mark.
Absolutely. Players that have driven the ball in the left rough have had trouble here. Rocco isn't going to hit a lot of fades, but that is just a gentle draw. That is a nice one there. Here, and this ball flight should be just a little lower, Lanny.
Yeah, and I would look for it to curve left to right. Corey really can't get to this hole in 2, so he's looking to put it in the fairway. My guess he starts at the lava down the left-hand side, and that's where he's aiming and probably hit a little cut.
Wow, great call, Lanny. That is a beauty. Very low. Peeling to the right a little bit.
I've played once or twice with Corey. Seen that action.
But he plays the game the way the average player should. Play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. Don't try and do things.
Follow the flight of the golf ball. Wants it to keep drawing, but that's going to be pretty darn good right there. Yeah, went through the fairway.
John would like to drive it down the right side, just to the right of this bunker. That is the line he's looking for.
Likes to play a draw.
He might have hit that a little too straight. He could be on the same line as Jimenez.
Just needs a bounce. Sitting up a lot better.
I mean, he's one of the players I really like to watch swing the golf club. John, I think it's really nice. I love the athletic setup. Very wonderful takeaway.
That's the line you drew right there, Lanny.
Attaboy. John,
Look at
made me
that.
look good.
Oh, stay.
That's long.
And Tom Watson with his tee shot.
I like what he did, John. He went to the right side of the tee, trying to get the angle, trying to help himself out. You get on the left side of the tee, then you're really fighting it, and he still left that. See if he can work it a little bit right to left, John.
That's his favorite shot. Trying to get it to turn. And that's going to find the right rough and deep.
You're going to want to put it right in there. Presented by Capital One Commercial Bank. Uh-oh, and Tom just put it right there. The wind's moving it a little left to right. See if he can hold the fairway. And it does. Perfect tee shot. Rocco taking it straight over that bunker on the end. Wind's leaking it out to the right and fighting hard to hold the fairway.
About 15 to 20 yards length off the tee.
You should have done that about 15 years ago. That was a pretty aggressive line carrying the edge of that bunker, and a very nice shot by Corey. Keeps it in the fairway. That looks perfect right over the right side of that left bunker. That should be just fine.
Laney could not place it any better than that, right in the center of the fairway.